Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just back in with another sequence video. I got a few in my backlog here, but I found this one in Isaiah 43, and this one's amazing because it goes into the salvation experience, very detailed, and then I find it amazing every time the Bible links up together with other verses, and so it's incredible. Like if Isaiah lines up with Jeremiah, for example, in this case. They're people, different prophets, of course, and then in different time periods and all that. So it's amazing, when the same language is being used by different people, all Israelites. Isaiah 43:1. But now thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. I have redeemed thee. Redeem thee from amongst men. This is the elect, 144,000. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindled upon thee. And so this is a group that is exempt from the wrath of God, which includes that fire for sure. And it's amazing. And so this is all consistent. So this group is exempt from that. Verse 3, for I am the Lord thy God, the Holy One of Israel, the Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee. Verse 4, since thou wast precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore will I give men for thee and people for thy life. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. So men and women are going to be saved. And that's amazing. Verse 7, even every one that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. Okay. Verse 8, bring forth the blind people that have eyes and the deaf that have ears. That's in verse 8. Okay. Now in Jeremiah 31:8. This is amazing. Behold, I will bring them from the north country and gather them from the coasts of the earth. Okay. And with them the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and her that travaileth with child together, a great company shall return thither. And so that's the exact language that's being used here, where God's saying here, I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Okay, so Isaiah 43 and Jeremiah 31 are saying the exact same thing. Now, after that salvation experience, event, now verse 9, let all the nations be gathered together. Okay, so now they're all really going to work together. Okay, for real, against God. Okay, and then there's a reference to witnesses in verse 8. Let them hear and say it is the truth, which is a coded reference to the gospel being preached in the Great Tribulation period, according to Revelation 14:6. Okay, and it's going to be by angels. And again, there's a reference to witnesses in verse 10, that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. And so this is a time where the gospel is going to be preached and people are going to be told to worship the creator, not the creation. There is no other God, no other religion or anything like that. It's only the God of the Israelites. Okay. And so there's a group that's going to give up their life, to honor that God. In verse 12, there's another reference to witnesses. So this is the time of the two witnesses, the 1260 days. Verse 14, thus saith the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, for your sake I have sent to Babylon and have brought down all their nobles and the Chaldeans, whose cry is in the ships. Okay. And so that's going to be, now after that time, America's burned. Okay. And so this is the exact same language that's used in Revelation 17 and 18. The whole Bible links up everywhere. It's the same God. It's the same spirits that are prophesying. Verse 16, thus saith the Lord, which maketh a way in the sea and a path in the mighty waters. That's in verse 16 and also referencing Revelation 16. Okay. This is now, at the end of this time, there's going to be a pathway made for the remnant. Okay. Where God, like it says here, he'll maketh a way in the sea and a path in the mighty waters for them to make that journey back across the river Euphrates. So read Revelation 16, and it's not a coincidence. That's in verse 16. Are you kidding me at this point? No, this is the Bible's constructed perfectly, elegantly. Okay. Now we're going to have a reference to Christ returning, to destroy with his army, which is his elect, which bringeth forth the chariots and horse, the army and the power. They shall lie down together. They shall not rise. They are extinct. They are quenched as a tow. This is Christ returning with his elect with fire. Okay. And they're going to be extinguished. Extinct, it says. They're not existent anymore. Verse 18, this is a reference to the kingdom. Remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old. And so that's a coded reference for the kingdom, where all this stuff, we just forget all these stupid actors, terrible actors everywhere. We just forget about them. Okay, just pretend like they didn't exist. And so Isaiah 43 honors the sequence perfectly, links up with Jeremiah 31:8, links up with Revelation 16. And, we might be onto something here. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye.